Well, 3 days after a British daily exposed how Sushma Swaraj intervened to get Lalit Modi his travel documents, the External Affairs Minister remains mum.
This is the bankruptcy. This photograph is not last week's photograph. This photograph is 5 years old. That time Lalit Modi was IPL chairman. There was no any accusations against him. He was not charged. Narendra Modi ji was Gujarat Chief Minister and he was also chairman of Gujarat Cricket Association. Amit Shah was vice chairman of Cricket Association. So Congress has lost the plot. They are showing old photo. Then there are photos of Congress leaders with Lalit Modi. What they have to say?
I've got the greatest regard for Sushma Swaraj, but then it's when it comes to matters of state, it is the decision that the minister takes to which he or she is accountable to the people of this country. Therefore, we would like the Prime Minister and the Finance Minister to come clean on this. We want to know the status of Mr. Lalit Modi in this country. Is he a tax offender? Is he an absconder? What is he? Why is Mr. Arun Jaitley quiet?
Deputy Editor Smita Sharma and Brijesh Pandey are now joining us with more details. First to you, Brijesh. Arun Jaitley's silence, he's the Finance Minister, and the Enforcement Directorate reports to him that is probing this matter of Lalit Modi. His silence is being questioned. Are we likely to hear from him anytime soon, or has he been asked to stay mum as well?
Well, it doesn't look like that he will speak on this issue because, there have been several tweets and insinuation going around which are pointing fingers at him. And apart from that, given his history with Sushma Swaraj and given the kind of vitiated atmosphere right now it would be, what his camp thinks is that it would be improper for him to come out and clear the silence. Yesterday also when reporters pestered him for a remark and requested him for a remark on this ongoing imbroglio, he refused to say a word. And given the kind of crisis which was going on yesterday, is a late night when Enforcement Directorate, according to Press Trust of India, Enforcement Directorate slapped notice of more than 1700 crores on Lalit Modi. It just made the whole story come extremely credible. So a lot needs to be explained from both the Finance Minister as well as the External Affairs Minister, but it looks like that silence is golden is the policy which is going to be practiced by the BJP for some time now.
All right, and while there is no clarity, Smita, at the moment as to whether Sushma Swaraj consulted the Finance Ministry over the issue, there's also very little clarity on whether she consulted officials within the Ministry of External Affairs or took the decision all by herself. What are you learning?
Well, absolutely, Maha. You are also somebody who covers the Foreign Ministry herself, and you do know that mostly, at least the Foreign Secretary of the day, or at least some secretary on the desk, is usually kept in the loop in these kind of decision-making processes. While Sushma Swaraj, of course, is well within her rights to politically intervene or personally intervene. We've seen her, of course, as very proactive on Twitter when people have appealed to her for help from a conflict situation or from some sort of a crisis. But in this case, the then Foreign Secretary Sujata Singh, now she has spoken to certain media houses and she says that she had no clue that this decision had been taken. Okay. Beyond that, she's not willing to extend any comments. So clearly here, it looked like Sushma Swaraj, of course, was acting maybe on her own, and also the silence which was expected today when she flagged off those Kailash Mansarovar Yatris this morning in Jawaharlal Nehru Bhavan. Also,
Smita and Brijesh, do stay on with us. Let's quickly take a look at what Lalit Modi's lawyer Mahmood Abadi said on Monday. He actually objected to the former IPL chief being called an offender. Lalit Modi's lawyer also slammed the opposition parties for blowing up the Sushma Swaraj issue out of proportion. Mahmood Abdi held a press conference in Mumbai and denied that any blue-collar notice was issued against Lalit Modi, accusing the UPA government of hounding Lalit Modi. He said that the former IPL chief was forced to move to the UK as the government of the day was after him. He alleged that the UPA government went after Lalit Modi because of the former IPL commissioner had talked about Sunanda Pushkar's sweat equity on Twitter. Let's listen in now.
Has there been any proceeding against him in any court of law which has declared him an offender? He is not an offender. He has been hounded by the agencies in India. His security was abruptly withdrawn. Security of his own self and his family members. But I would request all those people who have joined this jamboree and this circus, please introspect your own conduct. The people who have got A Raja to Jamai Raja, now they are talking of propriety and impropriety. Now the people who are talking of propriety and impropriety should introspect their own conduct. What they have done, the entire UPA government was after him. Foreign Minister did not intervene in it. She said, I have no problem if you deal with as per your laws. She has completely lived up to her duty as a foreign minister to help any Indian outside who is in trouble.
All right, Maushami Singh is now joining us with more details from outside Jawaharlal Nehru Bhavan. That's the point from where the External Affairs Minister, that Sushma Swaraj, flagged off the first batch of Yatris for Kailash Mansarovar Yatra. Maushami, a stony silence there from Sushma Swaraj, but can you help us understand her body language? Did she look comfortable or was she edgy? What is it that you sensed?
That's right, Sushma has been mum maha over the entire row. She has not come on television, no statements given. In fact, she's just been tweeting, and that explains the fact that all the reporters were kept outside during her PC. Only the video journalists were allowed inside. We were stationed outside and not allowed in fact, so there were no posers on the recent row over Lalit Modi, and she just spoke on Mansarovar Yatra, though definite tense undercurrent we could feel, because we were speaking to the MEA officials and asking them that if we would be allowed inside. So clearly this is unprecedented, because any MEA briefing, especially by the Minister of External Affairs, we are called inside, and so we were kept out in the out of the loop. Okay. And the other big news that is coming in is that at 4:30 Rajnath Singh and Arun Jaitley would be jointly addressing a press conference. All right. That is on the Jammu Kashmir issue, but definitely reporters would be posing questions on the recent row.
All right, so clearly Arun Jaitley is the person who many people want to hear at the moment, and that press conference will be looked forward to at 4:30 this evening, as Maushami is telling us. Maushami Singh, Smita Sharma and Brijesh Pandey, many thanks for joining us with those details. Well, as the controversy rages over the alleged quid pro quo between Sushma Swaraj and Lalit Modi, the Enforcement Directorate is all set to tighten the noose around the former IPL chief. The Enforcement Directorate is likely to send a letter to the UK government seeking support in the investigation of FEMA and PMLA cases against Lalit Modi. The letter, rogatory, which is likely to be issued this month, is basically a legal request sent to other countries for some type of judicial help. And the ED is also seeking details of Lalit Modi's bank accounts in the United Kingdom. The ED is in the process of serving the final penalty notices in 16 alleged forex violation cases amounting to an estimated 1,700 crores against Lalit Modi and others. The Enforcement Directorate's move is part of its wide-ranging probe in the alleged financial irregularities in various editions of the T20 cricket extravaganza. Dismissing the claims of Lalit Modi's lawyer, the ED has said that its Interpol blue corner notice against Lalit Modi is still very much valid.